Hi folks, this video is related with the pinout of the VFD I'm using here from this board. This VFD I have here is exactly the same of this, but have three colors, and this only have one color. I try to show to you the pinout of the VFD, and you can find here the two pins in the left and the two pins in the right here. These four pins belongs to the filament of the VFD, okay? These two and these two, okay? You must put here, for example, 3 volts DC or 3 volts AC to polarize the filament and make bright. This pin here, 16 pins, belongs to the segments, okay? And here you have 5 pins belongs to the grids. Now, if you look to the table which I have done with the pins belongs to the segments, you see here the pins to the segments, okay? And here you have pins from the grid 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Here you have 16, you finish here because these 5 pins is not connected. And why is so complicated adapt the code to this kind of the VFD? Okay, each grid have, in this case, 2 displays with 7 segments, the second grid also, third grid also, and the fourth grid only have 1 display of segments. But the important is related with the first grid. If you look to the first grid, the below segment start with the pin number 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And after you start with the pin number 8 to the below segment of the second segment display. You have here a PVC and here you have MP3. But this is not important. The important is these two 7-digit segments. If you compare now to the second grid, you see here you start also in the pin number 1, okay, 1 until 7. But when you look to the second display of 7 segments, you see here below you start with 9. This means the table used to fill the first grid, the segments of the first grid, cannot be used to the second because the second display of 7 segments is different because starting the 9 and here you start in the 8. And this difference exists in the third grid, second grid, third grid, and fourth grid. You have 2 solutions. Or you create 2 tables, one table for the first grid, and one to the second, third, and fourth, and so on. Or then you adapt the code to skip this difficult, okay? Is by this reason the code have some steps which the persons have difficulties to understand. But I expect with this small alert, okay, take attention to the segments of the first grid to the second, and you see here you start in the 8 and the second grid start in the 9 to the second display digits, okay? Is the reason why the code have some lines to suppress this fault, okay?